after we have training camp, after we play the Padres on March 4th, we have a charter flight and we fly to Houston, which is something new that we didn't do for the 23 Classic. And then we are in Houston. Talk a little bit about the setup there and that transition from that spring training environment into the competition.
Okay, well, it's very important for me as part of the philosophy that we install is that when training camp finishes, there's that end point and we jump on that plane to Houston and we know then it's the business end. We know then competition starts. And this time round, we've got that where training camp ends and we transition straight in then to competition. And the location of our hotel to the stadium is fantastic. You know, we've got everything we could possibly ask for in that hotel. We're going to be very well looked after for a schedule of games which is pretty full on. And we need to make sure that we've prepared the very best we can and we look after those players so that every single game that we take the field that we're the best prepared physically, mentally, technically and tactically that we can be.
I want to talk about the games individually in a second, but just talking about that transition from Arizona to Houston, that's very similar to what they do in an Olympic setup, is it not? And I think that's very interesting for Great Britain to have that opportunity for the first time, because that is certainly a sign of maturity of the program and how far the program has come in the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's really important to me that we have that period of time with the players where there's no distraction. They can get on with what we need them to get on with. The coaches can do their meticulous planning. We can get everything in place that we need to have in place before we take the field in the competition. And quite like you say, you know, it's a tried and tested routine for Team GB is that you have the prep camp, the holding camp, and the training camp. That then gets completed, that box is ticked, you then move on to the competition. And I think for players as well, that's a good psychological point that, you know, training's over, now we're into competition mode.
So we start against Mexico on the 6th of March, that game at 6 o'clock UK time. Then we have the United States in prime time on Saturday night, Sunday morning UK time. Then 2 more games at UK time, first against Italy on the Sunday, and then on the Monday against Brazil, both of those games at 5 o'clock. Take us through the schedule, because last time we had a very, very tough group with Mexico, the United States, Canada, and Colombia. And of course, Great Britain won that game against Colombia, re-qualified for the tournament. How do you see this set of games going? What are you looking for as the performance director for this team to do in our Pool B games?
There's no easy games at whatever level. This is the finals. Yeah, everybody has qualified to be here. Whether it's by pre-qualification like we've done, or the other teams that have qualified through the qualification process. So every team that is there deserves to be there. And you've seen the rosters, you've seen the names that are being hounded around. These are top quality teams that are coming there. But it's one-off games. It's not a series of games. And when you get to the latter stage, it's knockout. It's one and done. I would like to go as well, if not better than last time. I'm not going to make any predictions about what I think we're going to do, because, as I said, everybody can beat anybody on their day. But I would like to think that we're not there to make up the numbers. We're not there and pleased to be there. Whereas last time, we were all pleased to be there because it was new to us. We're no longer new. Okay, there's no expectation, but I think we have our own sense of responsibility that wouldn't it be great if we pre-qualify again and have another period of time then to prepare for the next one. And what we've achieved so far has been fantastic over the last 4 years. It's beyond our wildest dreams of what we've achieved. But now we're there, we mustn't let that opportunity be missed. What's it going to look like? I don't know what it's going to look like. But what I do know is that we're going to give it everything. And if we give it everything, who knows what can happen?